We're talking about Ugly Dolls. The toy is right here. This is based on the popular toy line that was introduced in 2001. You know.
Oh, is that when they came out in 2001?
Yeah, they came out in 2001. Based I forgot the guy's name, Hozart something. Dave Hozart, I think is his name. Don't quote me, I'm not sure, but you know, he's a children's book illustrator. Now he's making that bank with these ugly ass dolls right here. You know, I don't play with toys anymore. I'm up to action figures now. Thank you very much.
Get these dolls away from me.
Dolls.
No, not my action figures.
Yeah, bring me a nice Batman. A nice Iron Man. You know, that's none of this kid stuff right here. I didn't know it was popular enough to actually be a movie, but apparently they are very popular, and I guess they said, well, shit, if Trolls, a doll that people even played for years, if we can make a movie out of Trolls.
They sat and studied it over and over and over.
They're like, yeah, hell, we use the same colors. You know, yeah. Shit, I think they even thought like, well, shit, some people may even think this is Trolls 2. Let's just go ahead and put this out.
They found the script for Trolls 2. I'm just gonna take this.
Yeah, y'all trolling. I'm like, yeah, we get some of these dumbass people to come in and see if we can make that money again, dig riding off these trolls. Now, some interesting background with this. At one time, Robert Rodriguez was supposed to direct this.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know. I guess Alita Battle Angel came up or whatever, and he's like, "Hell, kids' toys. I'm about to do something real."
Yeah,
but his name is still on it as producer. I think.
Interesting.
So when he left, they got somebody that they said, well, you know what? Robert Rodriguez, he's done some kids' films, and he's entertained the children with the Spy Kids and Volcano Boy or whatever.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Lava Girl. Yeah, there you go. But he ain't, he hasn't really done, he's not an animator. I don't know if he's really directed anything, but unless you count Sin City as an animated film. Kinda in a way. But somebody who's directed like a straight out animated film.
Right.
Yeah, they got in Kelly Asbury. The name ring a bell to you, Martin?
Not at all.
Well, they did that horse movie. What was it called? Spirit.
Yeah. Thank you. Could not remember that to save my life.
Yeah, yes. That, but one that might ring a bell for you that's more recent, did the Smurf, the animated Smurf Village movie.
Oh yeah, Patrick Gertz's favorite.
Yeah, I was wondering who was so pissed about that. Yeah, it was Patrick. Very popular merchandising all around, as it is with the Ugly Dolls. Well, let's go ahead and watch the trailer for Ugly Dolls, and we'll be back with our review to see just how well they did.
Getting crazy, getting loose.
So ugly, they're cute. How can anybody hate on this movie? This is a better than sex movie, right? Well,
sex with your sister.
Don't want to do that with a kid's movie. You might get in trouble. Or having sex with your sister. Definitely a full price film right there, especially with the cast that you have in this movie. As these animated big studio movies go, of course they got the cast right there. Kelly Clarkson as Moxie, but also you got Nick Jonas, Janelle Monáe, Blake Shelton, Wang Leehorn, Pitbull up in here. Wanda Sykes, Gabriel Iglesias, Emma Roberts, Bebe Rexha, Charlie XCX. I know that's your favorite, Martin, right there.
Oh yeah, I love her. Yeah,
Lizzo. Martin, you got to be some of Lizzo's music. Yeah, you see a lot of music.
Of course.
Of course.
I have all his albums.
It's a her. No, I don't know. But a lot of musicians you see here, and that's because this is straight up, well, as they say, Martin, the musical event of the year. There will be no other after this. And what you're dealing with here is that you got a bunch of dolls who were, something went wrong in the manufacturing, and they can't compete with the perfect dolls because, that's the deal, right? I mean, kids want dolls that are the image of perfection, flawless. They don't want these dolls with tumors on their heads and, one eye's missing or too many eyes, teeth missing, overweight, black. They don't. Actually do have. I like the way they ain't got no real black dolls. You know, they're enough to like. But I can't tell if you brown or you can't tell if you Mexican or if you truly black. So they kind of keep it ambiguous right there.
Yeah. So are you Latinx? Well, I'm more XX.
Yeah.
Just one X is fine.
I got some Indian in me. Yeah, man. Now the thing with this movie right here, man, is that I'm trying to. It's an hour and 30 minutes, and I'm still trying to figure out what exactly is the message that you're trying to give. That everybody, because see this gets me confused. Like it's not exactly there, but it's like they're trying to do this thing where they're telling you that okay, it's okay to be ugly. It's okay to be ugly. Ugliness makes you an individual. But the people who look better gonna probably have more of a good time.
Well, I mean, this movie has two messages. It's twofold in its message. Because one is, look, just because you're quote unquote ugly doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. But yeah, your flaws just make you unique, and you should treasure that and not try to be like everybody else. But the primary message is buy these dolls.
Yeah.
Buy this shit. Look. We call them ugly, but they're really cute. Don't be an asshole. Buy these toys.
Yeah, because ain't much going on there with that. And see, I guess where I'm confused. Like, look, it ain't exactly Hunchback where it's like, hey, look,
those dolls aren't even ugly, man.
No, those dolls aren't like with the Hunchback right here. The Hunchback, they straight up told his ass, they're like, hey, listen, everybody accepts you now. You don't have to hide no more. But don't you ever hope on finding love?
Yeah,
ain't nobody gonna want your ugly ass.
No. The best you can do, Hunchback, is you can help this handsome guy get with a pretty girl.
Yeah,
and you should feel good about that. Look, you helped.
Yeah. Help this brown chick get with this nice, tall, handsome, blonde, white dude right here.
Yeah, that girl that you like, you can't be with her, but you can help him, and you can dream about it. How about that?
And how many of y'all done that in real life where it's like, well, I ain't gonna have it. Someone let my friend hook up. None of y'all.
None. Zero.
Shit, Hunchback would have killed all these motherfuckers.
He took cock blocking to a new level. I'm gonna just dump hot oil on all y'all.
Yeah,
how about that?
Tell you, I'm gonna take this chick and snap her neck. If I can't have it, ain't nobody else gonna get it.
Now, it's yours now. Live it up.
Pull up a dead hand and I hold this shit. Come back with an arm. What have you done? In the beginning of it, Moxie singing her ass off about Ugly Town. Moxie gets up and talks about, I am so lucky to live in a place like Ugly Town. I can't wait to get the out.
Right.
If it's that good, how come you don't want to stay?
Why are you dying to go?
There's a child for every doll. Today could be.
Yo, wake up, Moxie.
Good morning, Peggy.
Look at this. Sunshine and colors everywhere. Unicorns who got rappers' voices.
Yeah, a Cyclops, Pegasus unicorn.
Yeah. I mean, the world is great. And the funny thing is that this is where I'm confused. They're like, why you want to leave? They have people who love them. Like they're Ugly Town is just one big happy family, man.
The only thing wrong with Ugly Town is the name.
Just change the name.
Change the name.
Yeah, change the you town. I'm great. But then they go to like the Institute of Perfection, the town where everything is great. Now that's ugly. It's gray.
It's gray. Yeah.
It's bland. Every house is the same. There's no variety. There's hardly any color. And I'm still lost on this message. It's like we want to get out of here. We want to find a kid that will love us. It's like, fuck them kids, man. Y'all got each other.
I know.
All them kids gonna do is like wipe boogers on you, throw you in the dirt, wipe gum on you.
But it's almost like it's been the legend for so long that, oh, this is nice and all, but you haven't lived till you got with a kid. Or you haven't lived unless you've been in Perfection Town, even though it's really a dump. And everybody has just like they've been mind, so they all buy into it.
And listen, the Institute of Perfection, a perfect town, That's some gentrified shit.
Oh,
it is gentrified.
It is homogenized.
It is what they've done is man. This is almost look. I know I'm gonna go deep with this, but I can't help but see it. It's like the Institute of Perfection. It's a gentrified area that's lost all its culture. Mm-hmm. Everything looks the same.
Everybody dresses the same.
And it's segregated.
Yeah.
They don't want your ass there. Think about it, people. Look, y'all think I'm going crazy. Like they go in and they just wipe all of the personality out of this. Mm-hmm. And then when do things go wrong in the story? When the people of color come in. Right. You know? And they freak the out, and they're like, and they come in and the society turns and they're like, you got to get out. They got that one hipster who actually is a black chick. They got that one hipster who is
she's the Winona Ryder to their Edward Scissorhands.
Or she was the one that was kind of like she kind of sold out. And like she moved up and got a job and moved into the white neighborhood.
She was trying to pass.
She was trying to pass and everything, and even then she has to realize, yeah, you know what? Damn, they don't even want me either. It took my people to come in and let me know that they didn't want me.
And the reason they don't want her is because she wears glasses.
Yeah.
Just stay on his good side. Ow! Please don't say anything, guys. Especially not to Lou.
Lots of dolls wear glasses in Uglyville.
Perfect dolls have perfect eyesight.
No, I did laugh out loud at that part. I said,
all right, that's the one.
Yeah. I said, this chick got to hurry up and get the hell out of Perfect Town because she gonna kill us.
Yeah, she ain't gonna make it.
She gonna run right into traffic one day. And she's talking about Lou. Now, people, again, this is the movie. I almost kind of enjoyed it because it's crazy because Lou, voiced by Nick Jonas, he's the head of the town, and he's the one that, he's the most perfect out of all of them. Lou is on some Hitler shit, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
seriously, serious eugenics in place going on here.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, yeah, we can't, for those people that we can't, seriously, man, for those that we can't bring in, we got to send them off to camps and eventually destroy them. Mm-hmm. And am I exaggerating?
No, not at all.
Oh, and by the way, Lou straight up Aryan. Everything Hitler wanted to be.
I'm on your home to go to the big, you know where. Let me break it down.
Yeah, you don't want to be black, but got them black moves, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good Lord.
Yeah. All that singing and dancing. The only thing was missing was him lighting up a swastika behind him. I ain't talking about white people, man. Not at all. Not at all. I'm talking about Lou.
Yeah.
Lou was straight up psychopath racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it's funny. Some of it works, but then some of the messages are missed. It's like, okay, so for these dolls, are like your home was perfect. Everybody loved you there. You had a place where there was acceptance. Why do you want to do this right here?
Well, it seemed that Moxie wants to go to a kid, and the only doorway to get to a kid is to go through Perfection
Exactly.
Town.
Yeah. No, and I got it.
To pass the gauntlet. And even the message in there felt like an afterthought.
Well, here's the thing, man. The message is almost too simple. It's like, okay, just believe in the thing that makes you unique. But this movie is an hour and a half, and they don't have enough of that.
They barely got anything. I've rarely seen a movie put so little effort into its production. Even down to all these characters here. They're based on a male and a female model type.
Yeah.
And all they do is change the hair on them.
Well, I think that was the point, though.
No, I know it's the point, but it's also super convenient. And then the ugly dolls have already been designed.
Yeah.
So the character design department, they whip this all out in a day. You say, oh well, Perfection Town is so stark and kind of empty. Like that, not a lot of rendering going on. Animation wise, it's not doing anything impressive. These had to be the blandest songs I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Like I thought back to Anna and the Apocalypse. I was like, okay, I gotta apologize to you guys because somebody took your title. Oh my God. And I was, and then other than Wanda Sykes, there's no true voice actors. it's all musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them from The Voice. I was like, did The Voice? Are they a producer on this thing?
Yeah, like Blake Shelton is the mayor, the green rabbit with one eye. Yeah, you know.
And Kelly Clarkson and all this. And I was like, man, this whole production is just a sad state of pop music today. Statement on pop music today. I just found this to be a completely painful experience.
Yeah, you know. Okay, so here. For me, it wasn't a completely painful experience. I just thought, like, man, you know, I definitely felt the time because there was not a whole lot there to where it turned into padding. Now, while I don't like the designs, I mean, I'm not crazy about all of the designs. I mean, for a lot of the human type characters here, even though they're dolls, the human characters, it did seem like they were, you know, something that you would see on like Nick Jr. If Nick Jr. a show had a really great budget and able to do something, but it definitely didn't feel like definitely felt like it was on the cheaper side. Now, I would say that as far as the dolls go, I do like. Again, there's nothing you could still tell it's on the cheaper side with them, but I did like sort of the textures. I mean, they look so soft, and I didn't. At first, when I saw them, I wanted to eat them, you know, because they reminded me like a marshmallow Peeps. But when they started talking, I just want to snuggle, man. All I want to do is go up to the screen and just kind of rub my cheek against them.
Sure, they look soft the way Sonic or Pikachu.
Don't leave Sonic out of this now. You know. I'll say Pikachu. I never want to rub up on Sonic.
I'm just saying. I mean, we watched those 2 trailers yesterday. We see how that's the new trend.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to sell toys, I mean, they did it by making the toys, at least the texture of them look like the toys. This is something I'm not going to go too deep with because there's not a whole lot to say. I would recommend this for kids, small kids out there, small kids in the theater. I saw, you know, they were dancing behind me. You know, one woman had her daughter in her lap and she was having a good time. Even the daughter was clapping at some points, and even she was like, there was one point that scared her, and there's another point I heard her like kind of holding back a cry. But that's the point. It's made just for the small children. Parents will take their kids to see this if the kids really want to go. I've always said this: you want to spend some time with your kids, okay, that's fine. But if your kids don't know nothing about this, don't tell them because you don't. Because I'm talking about like 6, 7. You know, it's below that.
There's that point where your kid is old enough that you can start to take them back to the movies again, like around 4 or 5. Okay, here you go.
At 8. They want to go see Endgame. They want to go see
out by 8.
Yeah, they want to go see Avengers. This is meant. That's why the songs aren't that deep or anything. Seriously, if you have to take your 5-year-old, your 6, your 7-year-old to the movie to see it, and you got time, do it. You don't have to do it for this. This is the pure definition of a rental for kids, and I'm not even saying that that's bad. I've seen some bad reviews of this, and I can't argue with it. But I don't think that from the point of view of something that's for toddlers. Very young children. It's a terrible experience. If I really had to tell you, man, let me see if I'm looking for it right here. If I were you, for the most part, if you can, just wait for Toy Story 4. You know, it's toys doing almost the same thing that they're doing here.
Looking for owners.
I
mean, they had that lockdown first. I was even sitting there going like, really? Your main driving point is something that another movie has done already 3 times?
Yeah, y'all don't you don't have to do this. You really don't have to do it's right around the corner. Toy Story 4 ain't that far away. You can wait. You can hold out. And when I say wait and rent this for your kid. I'm not going to even say it's a bad rental. For children, it's well-known target. It's a rental, straight up rental, but only for kids. Other than that, you don't have to do this. And it's going to be weird anyway.
Yeah. This is something that you would wait and watch on TV. Like, Nick Jr. is perfect. But I don't mean as one of their TV shows. I mean is the toy commercial in between the TV shows. Because a lot of this, when it gets to the end, I was like, you After I sat through this, it really came down to being a 90-minute toy commercial. They outlawed y'all from doing this back in the 80s with He-Man and G.I. Joe. Oh, that's right. They made them stick morals in this, and that's what they did here. All the morals they had going. I was like, this is all half thought out and just crowbarred in. This is definitely a committee. And I think this is a Chinese importer. They had something to do with it.
STX.
So it just screams at how crass it is and how little was put into trying to make something genuinely good or all that entertaining, except to the smallest of kids. I have a policy that I'm not going to go hard on a movie that's clearly not marketed to me or is for little kids. And that is the thing that is stopping me from giving this a you, but it will definitely get us some old bullshit.
Yeah, I guess I can't go that far because I saw Wonder Park where that shit didn't know what it was doing.
Well, it sounded like Wonder Park started out with something. You know, the girl with her mom having cancer, and then it just went off the rails, like one of those rides.
Like one of those rides. Yeah. One of the things I can say about this is that while it you know, the theme was everywhere, believe it or not, it stuck to something where Wonder Park just didn't know what the was doing after a while.
And stupid me walked in not knowing this was a musical. When they started with that first song right off the bat, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, what have I done?
Yeah, I guess I saw the trailer for it already and everything. Yeah, I knew what this was. I like you always say, it didn't make me mad. I just sat there.
Hey man, I'm not mad at you for not being mad. Like
no, I know. It's one of those situations where we flipped. I'm like, yeah, I'm not angry. I saw kids actually having a good time.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting soft. I don't know. Maybe I'm ready to have kids. You know.
And then you got to go see shit like this all the time.
Yeah. Well, yeah. See, that's the thing. I see. Yeah, really Wonder Park, man. I've seen some shit with talking animals and kid stuff. No, hell no. That's why I look at this and I was like, hey, man, this was an hour and a half. It was soft. You know, it got me out.
Well, it's funny because talking with Chris afterwards, and he was like, we've seen worse. I was like, yeah, like what? I don't know, but we've seen it. I was like, then tell me what worse we've seen.
Wonder Park. Tell you exactly what I've seen. You watch the whole video. I think you're beautiful. So please, do a beautiful thing and hit that subscribe button. And if you really love what we do, then check out our main site, doubletoasted.com. Over there, you'll find the long, unedited version of this video, along with the live streams that we do almost every night of the week. Support us at dtmerch.com. And remember to always stay toasty.